And
But
then
really, if you ever do talk, let me know.
will do. Right back at you too. And today, little busy, so maybe the recording I can get to by end of day, if not first
Oh
thing.
yeah, yeah, no, don't worry about it at all.
Cool.
I just kind of wanted to go through the actual like practice process of the basics of trying to like do this video thing.
Sure, let's do it.
So that's why I have a YouTube account now, and then I guess I can just pull a Kaltura video
Mhm.
and use that as practice, and we can put like 3 placeholders or something.
Yeah, that works.
And then I can even let you go early, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see where I'm in no rush. You got me for
Okay, so I guess I should share my screen.
and we'll walk through it.
Okay.
So you have your YouTube account set up,
Yes, it's right over here.
and now do you have the videos uploaded to YouTube yet?
No.
Okay,
Because I wanted to go back and look at that download place.
right. And I think with George Mason, I'm fairly confident. I got to talk to a bunch of our coworkers are out of town right now, but I think we just signed a institutional license deal with George Mason, which is a pretty big deal. So that'll actually give you more access and onboarding stuff too, that we can do more widespread for your instructors. So I think that's either in the works or it happened.
Okay. So the first thing that I want to do then is after I'm in my media, I just go to the edit button, right? Because then I need to download the MP4.
Yep.
Okay. And so I guess do I go to downloads now?
Um, yes, I think so. I'm not too familiar with Kaltura. If and then save maybe. I remember we
Or maybe I go to publish.
did this. Yeah. Publish. Let's try publish. Will be visible to users according to entitlements based on the selected decision. So hold on, click publish real quick. I'm curious of the options that come up. Publish gallery. Whoa. Yeah, we just want to download this video. Downloads. Available formats. What happens if you click source? Nothing. Huh.
Do you want me to go through the other options?
No, wouldn't be in any of those. Oh, maybe actual the options tab itself. Disable comments, close discussion by everyone from
We found it before.
I did find it before.
Launch editor?
Yes, let's try launch editor. Maybe it was in there.
This looks more like saving a copy.
Yeah. Um, hmm. With the box right there.
This box?
No, no, that's quiz. It was maybe Dropbox. How did we do it the last time?
I don't know that. I just remember we've putzed around and then we saw it.
Found it, yeah. Maybe it was the particular. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's here. Can you click the
Do you want me to click here instead?
yeah, let's try that. And then if we scroll down, under actions, there's only publish.
Go to edit that way.
Yeah, let's try edit here. It's probably gonna take us to the same place. Scroll down a little, save, go to media. So that's editing it, and we can move that around. And if we click now, downloads doesn't have it.
And I remember we found it around here somewhere last time.
I know it almost looks like was there an update? Maybe has it moved? Because I found it very quickly. Try under publish again. So it's private. You can publish media to multiple media galleries. And then
Good morning. Oops.
and let's try published again. Let's click that tab. And then this, so you're gonna publish it to a particular sandbox or shell or something. Okay. Um,
You want me to do that?
no, hold on one second.
Okay.
Let's see here. It's Kaltura, right?
Yes.
Okay. Um, okay. Uh, in your make your video available to downloads. So under downloads, okay, yeah. So we're gonna go to downloads
Okay.
and we're gonna click source. And then we're gonna click save. Okay, now that we've done that, good.
I'm just gonna write it down.
Okay, now we'll go to my media.
So am I gonna go back to the
Yeah,
main page?
yeah. Or actually click the X. Let's close out of here. And then is there,
That's this one.
okay, so now you're in my media and then hold on. Click on the title of the video. It will be in my navigate to the video. Okay, so that's the one we just saved. So scroll to the very bottom or of the my media we were just in. So if we click the X here and go back to that spot you were just in, and then scroll to the bottom.
If there's gonna be a whole bunch of videos in here.
Oh, there is? Okay, because I'm thinking like we just saved it.
Do we make it some kind of public-y thing now?
So I'm on Kaltura's site and they say it's very straightforward. You go to downloads, you click source on the video you'd like to make available for download. And then you click save, and then you go to the title. Okay, so try clicking it again. We're doing it exactly as we should. So there we go. And now underneath the title, if you scroll down, there should be 3 tabs. Download. There it is.
Okay.
And then there's the download icon under actions.
I appreciate you reading for me.
We did it. It was an adventure.
Yay. I just hope my friend doesn't send me any more pictures. Meanwhile, all of my hot yoga buddies are trying to talk to me about establishing boundaries. But what am I supposed to say? Don't contact me about your face, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, so was it something happen or is it
It's
like
elective surgery.
okay. Gotcha.
And some of us might have had, you know, a nip or a tuck or a boost somewhere. So we know what that's like, but whew, I didn't send pictures.
Oh, yeah, I've had my fair share and I remember just
Mine
like,
was way before we had iPhones.
right? Oh, I feel like it's different though. Like when I was growing up, like it's if you got hurt or like you got a surgery or something, it was like, oh, you're cool, you have a scar. But there was no iPhones or anything, so it's like no one could share. You had to just hobble your way back to school.
Yeah, you have not seen these photos, Nolan. I mean, whew.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, you know, when you go under the knife with your face,
yeah, it changes things. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
puffy.
So the video's downloaded, so perfect. We're in a good spot. Let's go to now YouTube.
Okay.
And I'll show you how to do this. So now we're going to go to you're in your channel. So if you go to the right hand side, and your little E, right there. If you click that, there should be a menu that opens up.
Okay,
Okay, so it looks like you haven't created a channel yet.
okay.
Go to YouTube Studio. Yeah, and then however you want to create the channel.
I'm not really cool. That works for me.
Yeah, that's yeah, you're good with that.
Just hit create channel. Okay.
Do do do.
Uh,
Oh, I don't know why that happened. Um, hmm.
should I click it again?
I go back to main YouTube. We'll go a different route here. And let's click your E again and then just go to create channel. Oh, it worked. So go to your channel. Perfect. Nice. Upload a video. So under there, you'll see a little blue button.
See, you'll hear things at my house too.
Mhm.
Okay, so now I'm going to upload a video. Okay.
Yep. Select file.
Okay, then I can just change the name if I wanted to,
Yeah, to anything you want.
but it doesn't matter, right?
Well, for this example, no, but normally what you do is you change the title to the title you wanted the students to see.
Right. So in this particular case, I can just say like sample lecture or something.
Exactly.
And then I guess the video link, I can't change that to be something cooler, right? That's just what
Yeah,
they're gonna.
and then we don't really need to worry about that. That's fine. No one's really going to see that.
Okay. And I don't need to worry about any of like this accessibility stuff right now.
No, because it should all be fine.
So just hit next.
Yep.
Not for kids.
Yes. And then next. You don't need to worry about any of that. That's if you want to get it into some fancy editing.
Just keep hitting next.
Um, yeah. That's like a
Right. Because I made it myself, so I don't have to worry about it.
about that. And then we want it to be public. That's the most important step here. Ooh, video is too long.
Well, it is over an hour.
That shouldn't matter. Click learn more. Oh, you just need to verify your account. That's why. Here, hold on. I'm going to pause the recording real quick.
Okay. I'll take all the help I can get.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. So while you go through this, I just got to do one.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay, public. Do I set as instant premiere? What does that mean?
Um,
Did you put it back on? We're recording. Okay, good.
we're recording. Yep. Let's wait for it to finish uploading, and then we'll hit publish, and that's all you got to do. Instant Premiere is like I don't know how to explain. Like it'll get like a cute little premiere.
Oh, that's cool. So it's like at the movie theater.
Yeah, it gets like a little like fireworks go off and stuff. Um,
That could be fun.
that could be fun. I think they might have changed it if you go over the question mark right there. Yeah, why not? There we go. And then just click publish. That's okay. Just hit close. So it has to publish, and then once it's finished processing, I don't think it's going to take 80 minutes, but I'm going to show you the process once it finishes publishing.
Okay. Okay,
Um,
great. You want to just start sharing?
oh no, I'm going to have you're going to do it. So
Okay, okay. So it's not going to take these anywhere near 80 minutes.
probably not, but the process isn't going to change at all. So you would just wait for it to finish processing so that it's visible. You just need the visibility to change. But if you click the video, there should be the three dots right there. If you click that, get shareable link. Perfect. Now we're going to go into Perusall.
I'm really pushing this platform.
I
So
love it. I think
everyone-
you're probably one of the driving forces towards. I'm so certain we have an institutional license, but I got to verify. But I will credit you with that for sure.
sometimes they don't listen to me, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Yeah, it's rough, but it's the same. It's that saying where the squeaky wheel gets the oil. All right, perfect. So we're gonna go into library. And here we're going to go to add content good that's selected. If you scroll down, you'll see video.
Right.
Perfect. And then you're going to just paste the URL in there. There it is. And then you just click OK. And now,
And then captions, subtitles, file.
yes,
So this is where, so for instance, if like if the original file was from Kaltura, then there's actually a way to get the VTT file. So
yes,
if I wanted to, could I upload the VTT file there?
yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Excuse me. And now, because the video isn't finished in YouTube, when it finishes loading here, it's not going to work. But when the visibility becomes available, then it'll work just fine.
That
And
makes
you
sense.
don't have to change the link or anything. But that's
Okay, that's good.
the gray right there. But see how we did our little TED talk up above when we same process.
Okay.
And that's it. So with that's how we do it. That's to YouTube up to Perusall Way. Let's hop into that one you have here, the disappearing computer. Just hop in that guy. And we'll so you wanted to do an assignment, right? That
Yes,
has
so the idea here is because I know that there's sort of two ways that you do it if it's not a video and if it were an article, right? So sometimes the professors just sort of let the students freely make their own comments, right? And then other times they have those annotations and they sort of want them to respond.
right.
So my thought here, and this is where it's helpful to get your feedback about, the the grading schema and everything, because part of the idea is that we want them to watch it to the end.
Right.
And then also with one of the professors into her lecture, she already kind of had built-in discussion questions. So what I was thinking is that there would be like prompts where some of these discussion questions are in her lecture. And
Okay.
so we would put those placeholders there. And then students would need to respond to like one of those discussion questions and kind of generate some of their own dialogue within the lecture as well. Is that possible?
That is possible.
Not really how it's meant to be used.
Not quite how it's meant to be used, but we can make that happen. So the only thing is,
Or what would you recommend more? I mean, part of it is we're trying to have, so, sometimes it kind of depends, obviously, on the length of the professor's lecture, right?
yes,
So some of them, they're a little bit longer, like 20 minutes or longer. So we're thinking about like leaving room for students to have some discussion, but then also having some prompts to kind of guide students along the way.
yes. So what I would do then, what I would recommend is instead of, I would drop what we call seated annotations that are not required to be answered by a student. They're just helpful prompts should the student need it, and drop those at key points in the content. And then set the minimum number of annotations that you would want for that assignment to, because if they're not using video for most of their assignments and it's just every once in a while, they're going to want to create custom scoring for the videos that take away the reading portion so that the students aren't immediately getting that full percentage, because with videos and podcasts, that's how that works. So I would turn that off. And then for the required amount of annotations, I would set it to like a healthy number based on the length and content of the lecture. So anywhere from 3 to 5, I would say, as a minimum for the more general, like 45-minute-ish lecture. And then if you're hitting an hour plus, jump that up to like 5 to 7 is usually the standard I've seen.
Okay.
Uh,
So,
yeah.
do we want to first, do we want to go to open to do that here? Or,
Actually, we're going to build the assignment first. So we have that. Let's go into assignments and let's add an assignment.
this is why it's a good thing we record, because my note-taking ability gets a little squirrely.
It's totally cool. I know. I love the recording feature.
I write in circles, so.
That's cool. Like your notes go into a circle.
No, I mean, like you think you have enough room on the paper, and then before you know
Oh,
it,
yeah. Yep. Yep. No, yep. All right, perfect. So now just we'll choose a video. Doesn't matter which one. Sweet. And then next step. And we mock deadline, mock name. And this is where we'll do a little example with the instructions. I'll show you what I've seen in the past.
this way it should be good for a few years. Okay. All right.
So I would tell your students for this type of assignment, pay attention to the instructor's annotations left throughout the assignment and use them as building blocks or something along those lines, to help start your ideas for or conversation.
Maybe
But
like use them for reflection to initiate conversation.
yeah, that's exactly, there you go. That's perfect.
Maybe so like note that instructors comments will be accessible via blue dots on the timeline?
Yes. Well, and they'll like when they click them, they'll see that it is from the teacher. Like it'll say, like it'll have their avatar and say their name and stuff.
Other peers comments
Will appear yellow.
will appear as yellow dots, right? Right?
Yep.
Should we give them any more guidance? Like,
No, we don't want to. That's,
okay,
I think that's perfect.
then just go to next step.
Let's scroll down a little, make sure we don't need any of the other features. I'm pretty sure we don't. We don't care about the visibility date, assignment. No, yeah, all that's good. We'll do the next step. And we're going to do custom scoring settings. So we'll go down into the parameters and you're going to zero out reading to the end and quizzes. Right, you can actually leave quizzes, it doesn't matter, because there's no quiz associated with this assignment. So yeah, you can, that works too. And then we're going to go to annotation content, and then click options. And let's just do, I mean, that's perfect for, excuse me, 4, that's between 3 and 5. I think that's fair. And yeah, everything else is set up great.
Okay. And then just hit okay.
Hit okay. And now let's hop into that assignment. Let's click open. And now let's go through on the timeline and select certain points, and we'll drop those example annotations.
Okay, and so would I just click at the place on the timeline?
Yep.
So basically then what I end up doing, I think this is the same thing I do when I bookmark a video in Kaltura, is you just hit play and then you have to pause it where you want the comment, right?
Yep. And you hit add comment up in the upper right-hand corner there, the blue button.
Okay.
And then it'll stick it right there on that timeline.
So I could even put it right there.
Yeah, you can do one at the beginning, one in the middle, one at the end. You can do it, yeah, anywhere.
So I don't know, pay attention to the title. What do you think this is going to be about? Blah, 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 or something. Pay attention to the title, activate your prior knowledge. They won't know what that means. Can you connect any of this to your background experience about computers? I don't know. What thoughts immediately come to mind?
That's good.
How long is this video? Okay.
Oh, and put it right at the end on the time stamp of the length of the video. Yeah.
So do I hit submit and then I just and then do I want to do the thing where I guess they're not necessarily supposed to respond to this, but I would still do that little puzzle piece where they can't.
I wouldn't. I would let this be an open conversation
Okay.
starter. I think it's because it's not, you know, it's not like a specific question. You're not answering for a direct solution that your students would then be able to look at their peers and be like, oh, I'm gonna, piggyback off that. This would be more like, oh yeah, this elicited this kind of thought from this person. I agree with that. Here's why. So this is a good, yeah, I wouldn't make it mandatory. It doesn't
Okay.
for that.
All right. And then I just basically keep doing this throughout the video.
That's right. Yep.
And then when I'm done with all of this hullabaloo, then here, I'm just gonna go in and add it the normal way that I would with that deep link.
Yep. And it'll be there in the list now, and you just click the assignment from the list and you're all set.
Okay. All right, well, I said I'd give you a little bit of time back. Besides, I have to go to the bathroom since I drank my coffee, Nolan. Um, like your granddad.
I know he's floating around the house.
But
Oh,
anyway, I think that covers it, right? Pretty
that
much.
does. Yeah, that'll get that's the whole shooting match.
Okay. All right. So just send me the recording when you can. I really appreciate your help. And